Alright, so it's been a while since I've made a rage video, one of those rants I used to do, but this one has more relevancy to the game instead of those random tangents I used to go to. Anyways, recently I played a game of Dota 2, and I got harassed by the enemy team. Stonewall, you'll forever be 1500 elo. Since the very beginning of the match. Funny thing is, it dragged on, and I kicked her asses at the end, and I probably will upload that video so you can get all that trash talking that happened. Funny thing is, I never even said a thing to them throughout the game, and they kind of continued their trash talking, even when they doubted it was me. They were like, is that really Stonewall? And I didn't reply. And then they went on with the trash talking. I'm like, if I had said anything, it probably would have still done it anyway, so I ignored them to the end, where I just told them to kind of eat a dick. But I digress. Now, a lot of people always go, so why you listen to Stonewall? He's only 1500 elo, or he's only 1300 or 1400, whatever they say. Season 1, I was 1700 elo, some more. Now, I don't bother playing ranked, because when I did play ranked, back when it barely came out, the crap you had to go through just made it not worth it. The crap you have to go through in this game, playing by yourself, I don't dual queue, playing by yourself is not worth it. I'm like, there's no prize at the end. Elo doesn't mean anything to me. Elo is worthless to me, at least to me. Think of it this way: ranked versus normal. There is no difference between them except Elo, and Elo only the value of Elo is what you give it. So if you value Elo a lot, like if you feel it makes you popular, it makes you look cool, and it tells people you're good, then there you're putting value into it. Therefore, ranked becomes, there's a purpose in ranked for you, I guess. And you play and get Elo, you lose it or whatever. You get hurt when you lose it. You get happy when you lose it. I mean, win it. For some others, it's not as valuable. They still would like having a good number, so they kind of half-ass play it, and there you go. Some others don't see a point in it. It's like myself, I don't see a point in ranked, so I don't bother. And I know some others don't. Like, I can name one off the bat, Ego Ignacio. If you've ever heard of the drama that happened with him about his guide when he didn't have any ranked Elo being dissed. So in a fit of, you know what, I know I'm better than this, because he honestly is a good cannon player, he got himself to platinum in less than a week. Okay, there's just some good players who don't want to play ranked because they don't see a purpose. Me, I played ranked season 1 and easily got to gold. Sadly, they lowered it. I would have gone up to, played even more if they didn't lower the requirement. I got to gold for a trinket, the Jarvan skin. Like, I'll play ranked if Riot goes, if you play ranked and you're like at this, if you're gold, we'll give you this. If you're whatever, we'll give you that. Sad thing is they do that at the end of the season, and like it just kind of gives you no incentive to play if you can just wait until the end and then just throw a bunch of games in and get something. If they gave us like some kind of weekly or monthly prize, you can bet that these players who don't play rank like myself will go in there and play. It's like you can only get rank. If you're at this elo at the end of this month, you get X prizes. I'll be like, oh man, I'll be on that as long as the prizes are good, like free skins or free, vanity, all that good stuff. This is why Five's ranked games failed. When Five ranks came out, when Team Ranked came out, I loved it. I was like, this is amazing. I get to play with other people, knowing they're working together with my people who are working together. We're gonna have a blast. I loved it. Then the population for that dwindled so much because they realized, you know what? It's not worth the effort putting 5 people together and to play when there's no incentive, there's no prize at the end, there's no reason. Why not just go solo queue? Is a lot less stressful. And it's true. There was no reason to play 5's ranked. They didn't give it a reason. Like, there's no reason to play that over solo queue, which is a lot less of a headache. It's like, it was really frustrating that Ranks 5 died that way. It would have been cool if they made, a bonus skin for every character, like a champion skin. A champion Fiddle, champion Fizz, champion Tryndamere, that you get access to if you're the top elo. Like, you get to use these awesome bonus skins that you get to flaunt to your friends until you drop from this elo or from this, bracket or from the top 100 or whatever. When you drop from that, you can't use them anymore. But as long as you're up there, you get to use these skins and, show off. That, I can tell you, would get some people going. Man, I totally want to see myself on that skin at least this time. I want to have this platinum Shen skin and walk around showing off in solo queue and telling people, I'm the man, I work good with my team. Because that's the ultimate irony, isn't it? We all understand that this game is a team game, yet nobody seems to give a damn about the ranked 5 Elo. It's like nobody seems to care. It's like I would assume that would tell people more that you're a bigger badass than your solo queue. That you and your 4 others are able to beat other teams that are organized, and you get higher and you start fighting these amazing teams, and you can beat them too. Wouldn't, like, that's just, it was strange that nobody seems to care that elo should matter more than solo queue. So that gets me all, riled up. And again, solo queue is not worth it, because, like, in my opinion, it isn't worth it for me, at least. Like, there was one game where I literally had rage tears. Like, I was so mad. It was a 1 hour and 20-minute game. I was jarving. Like, my team spent the entire game bitching at each other. Like, there was no reason they should bitch at each other. So, like, one would go AFK and the other one would go AFK. They'd fight. And I would keep trying to win it because I just wanted to win and get out of it and just get my gold and just stop playing ranked. I didn't want to go through that again. So I just kept playing, winning. I got ahead, I snowballed, I had all this gear, but it was still a 3v5 and I couldn't win. Then the rest of the team fought. It was a 2v5. They would scatter, they would farm, they would bitch. Then I managed to steal a Baron and keep us in the game. Then they fought even more. Like, they wouldn't push with me when we had Baron, and I had killed a couple. I killed a couple during that Baron. I couldn't believe that they wouldn't just, drop it and go and play. So it got to the point where Baron respawned again, and I managed to steal it one last time, and they finally cooperated with me. I actually had to sell my entire gear set once in that game to buy a whole nother gear set to make up for what I was lacking. And they fought again before the game was over, and I just couldn't take it. I was like, this was my breaking point. So then I managed to lure the enemy team to slaughter my team, and while they were doing that, I pushed the tower and got the Nexus. And I just didn't want to go through that again. I didn't see that there was anything worth it. I love trinkets, so the skin seemed worth it for me. But right now there isn't any incentive to make me play and go through the risk of suffering that again. Some people can put up with it, but I couldn't. I can't deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. Like, I'd rather have control with what in normals, where I know that my teammates, whether they're bad or good or anything, I'll know if they're good or bad. I'll know what I'm going to expect. I know why, it's like what I have to do and what I'm gonna, what I'm gonna have to put out. And that's why I like ranked 5s. I get to control my team. I don't mean like whip them or anything. I mean more like I get to know who I'm playing with, and therefore it feels like we're actually cooperating. It feels like I know what I'm expecting. That I don't have to blame. I don't have to blame anything but team. Like, we lose because we lost, we won because we won. All the little details thrown in there. Oh, that was a good play. That was we need to work on this. All that stuff, whatever. There's harmony, even if there may be an argument about a play or anything. There's still some kind of harmony. There's no chaos. There's just peaceful disagreement. In solo queue, you all face this. You all bitch about it in general discussion enough. Like, oh my god, I got a lever, I got an AFK, I got arguing some first time Scion, all that stuff. It doesn't seem fair when you lose like that, does it? It doesn't seem fair that some jackass just didn't put enough importance in to the rest of the other people's fun and screwed the whole thing up, and you lose elo because of this. It doesn't seem fair now, does it? No, it doesn't, and I didn't like that. And then it doesn't even, the loss doesn't feel good. It feels like you got raped, like an actual violation or some crap. It just feels like you got cheated out of something. Then for your opponents, if you win because there's an AFK, it doesn't feel like a good victory. It feels like just empty. It's like you didn't show your skill. You didn't actually learn anything. You didn't develop anything. It's just the enemy team got screwed over by some other jackass, or perhaps internet problems, and the guy shouldn't have been playing with if he knew he had internet problems. It doesn't feel right, does it? And now there's people who cheat their elo system. They dual queue with some guy higher than them who's a 2K elo player on a Smurf, and then they get carried. It's like, what the fuck is that? You know there are some players who paid to get carried. In fact, I had a friend who accepted money offers from people so he could take them to get gold elo on Season 1 for the Jarvan skin. And because he was stupid enough to spend the money before he actually did the job, I had to help him out. I actually had to help him out before he got his ass kicked. So yes, I got him to other people's accounts and got him to gold because my incentive was to keep this guy from getting his ass beat. And I actually don't feel right about having done that. The whole thing I'm complaining about of people being, on the right elos, being unjustly there, I had an effect in that. I don't like the fact that I helped these people get to an elo bracket they didn't deserve to be because my stupid friend was dumb enough to accept money and then spend it without actually having done the job. I did it to help him out, but I feel dirty for having done that. And there are people who do this. They do this often. They get carried. And there's some people who are like, oh man, I'm totally here. They'll lie about it. They don't deserve to be there. And it's just making a joke of the elo system, and that's unfair to everybody. And this is another reason I can't even support it. Like that shit just isn't right. And it feels annoying. I don't know if you guys knew this. In Dota, if you played the rank system there, which was like ladder, and you sucked or you trolled, you were bad immediately. They didn't give a shit. You're fucking around. Go fuck yourself, dude. This is where we fucking play to win. This is where we play, serious mode. There is a distinction here between your casual play and your ranked ladder play. Here we wanna fucking play to win. Here we wanna feel godly. We want to feel like we are better than other people, and we don't want it to be on some crap that some AFK. No, we want to feel better because we showed them we were better. And that's something I think League of Legends needs. And this is in a way where ranked poisons normal. I mean, there's never been an official right statement about normal, how it should be taken, or how rank should be taken. There's only been, there's suggestions. Normal should be a little bit more lighthearted, and rank should be where you want to win. But they know that's not the case. People are fucking around in ranked, or some people are being serious tryhards in normal. It doesn't matter. Like, people will take it whatever, and that's just how they choose to have fun. There's nothing stopping them from doing what they want. And that's a problem. I think Riot should take a stance and go, this is where you do this is where you do that. Now, in normals, people have said that I am a tryhard. Why am I a tryhard? I'm not a tryhard. I play to win. I play to fucking win. But that doesn't mean I'm like, must play all the top tier champions all the fucking time. No, I don't do that. I don't force my team to do anything. I just say, be within reason. Like, you can pick who you want within reason. Like, if we already have, if we need AP, then please pick AP. If it looks like we're going to need CC, can you do us the kind thing of being CC? Let's talk about it. Let's organize. Let's, be civil about this. Like, you can pick I allow people to pick whatever they want, but again, within reason. Don't pick Master Yi versus a team that completely counters them. And then we'll all have fun. Because, again, fun is subjective. You and I will have a difference in what we find fun. We all have a difference between what that person finds fun. Nobody has the same opinion on what's fun. Like, there's just variations of all that kind. So we can't guarantee fun for everybody. I mean, my fun isn't fun for you, and then we'll bring in 5 people. So that's even harder to do. So we can't guarantee fun for 5 people, so I aim for the next best thing. I feel everybody likes to win. I believe I can make that assumption that everybody likes to win. So, if everybody likes to win, then and what can help us get that victory? I play to my 100%, and I hope everybody else does that too, out of respect. If we win, we're all happy in some way. We all had some fun in some level. Some may have like winning a lot more, and they had a blast. Some like, I like to win, yeah. So they got some fun, but at least that's some way I can guarantee fun for everyone at least. Some fun for everyone at least. And it's not like I know I said like I allow people. It's not that I allow. This is how our reason. If you and I can't ever have fun playing together, then let's just make peace and say, yeah, we can't play with each other because it's not going to be fun for either one. Now back to the thing. Ranked, again, no official statement is how it's to be played. So you see people clowning around there. And there's some people who clown around there and then clown around in normals and then still use the excuse, it's just normals. Well, you fuck around in ranked and you fuck around in normals, so you can't use the goddamn excuse. And there's some people who don't play ranked and then they play normal and they go, it's just normals. You don't play ranked, buddy. So you're gonna tell me right now you don't fucking take normal seriously? If you can't take normal seriously and you don't play ranked, then you have no reason to tell me anything about this game then, if you're just fucking around. So there's that thing. I honestly think Riot should do what Dota does and be strict about ranked. If you fuck around, you shouldn't have a second chance. I mean, maybe one chance, yeah. But if you fuck around, you should just be gone. Just ousted. There, you're poisoning the rank system. You're poisoning the ranked environment. You're poisoning what apparently should be tryhard mode, where you apparently want to win and get higher elo. Because it's not always just that case. I would be fine if normal became, casual, fun fest, all that stuff. That means I'll be able to play ranked because everybody is forced to try harder. Because isn't that what ranked was meant to be? Where you want to win, where you want to get a higher elo? Until then, until that's guaranteed, until that's not guaranteed for me, I won't play ranked.